The 81 Minutes Robbery. On March 18, 1990, two men walked up to a museum in Boston. They were wearing police uniforms and fake mustaches, like really bad fake mustaches. They knocked on the door and told the security guard, "Police, let us in." And the guard actually let them in. Within minutes, they tied up the guards with duct tape in the basement. Now, usually, robberies are fast, but these guys were comfortable. They spent 81 minutes strolling around. They stole 13 pieces of art, including a Rembrandt and a Vermeer, worth a combined $500 million. They vanished. Today, the museum still offers a $10 million reward, and the empty frames are still hanging on the walls, waiting for the art to return. The TV troll. Imagine watching the news in Chicago in 1987. Suddenly, the signal gets hijacked. For about 90 seconds, thousands of TV screens were taken over by a guy wearing a rubber mask of the character Max Headroom. The audio was distorted. He was rambling nonsense about Pepsi and Coca-Cola. Engineers tried to stop the signal, but they couldn't. The hijacker didn't demand money. He didn't spread a political message. He just wanted to be weird. The FCC and FBI launched a massive investigation, but they never found him. The escape from Alcatraz. Alcatraz was built to be inescapable, surrounded by freezing water and sharks. But in 1962, three inmates, Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers, decided to check out early. For months, they dug through the concrete walls using spoons they stole from the cafeteria. To hide the noise, they played the accordion loudly during music hour. On the night of the escape, they placed dummy heads in their beds made of soap, toilet paper, and real human hair they swept from the barbershop floor. The guards were totally fooled. The men escaped on a raft made out of 50 stitched-together raincoats. To this day, the FBI doesn't know for sure where they are. The Phantom of Heilbronn. In 1993, police in Europe were hunting a terrifying female serial killer. Her DNA was found at 40 different crime scenes across Germany, France, and Austria. She was involved in murders, robberies, and even just eating a leftover cookie in a broken-in cabin. Police spent millions of euros chasing this phantom. But in 2009, they found the truth. The DNA didn't belong to a criminal. It belonged to an innocent woman working in the factory that made the cotton swabs. The police had been using contaminated cotton swabs to collect evidence for 15 years. They were literally tracking the factory worker, not a killer. The Perfect Crime. November 24, 1971. A man in a business suit hijacked a Boeing 727. He showed the flight attendant a bomb in his briefcase. But he wasn't scary. He was polite. He ordered a bourbon and soda, paid for it, and even insisted on tipping the flight attendant. He demanded $200,000 and 4 parachutes. Once he got the money, he ordered the pilot to fly low towards Mexico. Somewhere over the dark forests of Washington, in the middle of a freezing rainstorm, he lowered the stairs and jumped. He left behind only one thing, his cheap clip-on tie. Decades later, a kid found a small pile of the money rotting by a river, but Cooper himself, he vanished completely.